Emotions are like a raging torrent that surges through the mind. More often than not, if you try to hold them back, you'll be swept away by their unstoppable force. And if you try to ignore them entirely, you'll end up tearing yourself to pieces.
I swear on the Archons, I can't go any lower.
But we grew up together.
Hard work is all there is to the craft.
That's what I'll make tonight. Better see Barbara at the cathedral if you're injured. When you're high up, everyone can hear your voice.
Don't trust your eyes uncritically. People only see what they want to, so don't be your own fool.
I swear on the Archons, I can't go any lower.
Okay. Hopefully everything's good.
Hard work
Long
is
time
all
no
there
see.
is
Holy
to the
crap.
craft.
It's been so long.
Everyone can hear your voice.
Just going to double check one thing that I totally forgot to double check.
Fresh fruit, only at
Reboot.
Quinn's Fruit.
Can't you give me a better price?
There it is.
Why does Ashru sit up on the counter? To welcome our clients, of course. A kitty's gotta earn his kibble somehow.
Everyone can hear your voice. Of course they're flowers.
There we go. Okay, everything should be good to go.
My strength still fails me.
Gosh, all I can think about is
Take your
everyone
Sure.
can hear your
Okay.
voice.
Everything should be good to go.
Emotions are like a
Hopefully.
raging torrent that surges through the mind. More often than not,
It's
if you try
been-
to hold them back, you'll be swept away
It's
by
been a
their
moment.
unstoppable force. And if you try to ignore them
It
entirely,
Has
you'll
been
end
a
up tearing
moment.
yourself to pieces.
Oh, there's so much going on. But yeah, welcome back. It's been a hot moment since I streamed. I was hoping to stream all like I was hoping to stream 3 days last week. That did not happen. The world had different plans. Okay, also I'm not going to do this. At least not right now. I just want to get rid of the red dots because I dislike them. But yeah, it's been... Okay. Yeah, I was hoping to come back completely last week, and that did not happen at all. It's been a wild ride. So like I streamed Tuesday and that's fine. Also, this is so laggy right now and I don't like that. And I don't know why. Whoa, why is this?
You're also here for Mondstadt's wine. Today's recommendation. Which should I choose? As the most prosperous commercial port in all of that.
Haven't you heard? There's a strange wanderer near Wolfham.
Oh. I don't. It's. I understand now. I get it. I understand what the issue is. So for me, it looks really laggy.
Ancient alchemy.
So I think that the refresh rate on the monitor that I'm using is low. Ooh, I cannot do that. Okay. But yeah, it's a little low. It's a little laggy. I don't think that it's... Oh, you know what? I understand what's going on. I understand. I know what's happening. Okay. Okay. So, like, there's been so much going on. And right now, I'm kind of just in a temporary setup again. Just for today. But everything was going good. Everything was set up correctly. Except that I did not switch my monitors. correctly. So let me how do I want to do this? I think let me just, oh, that's not it. I'll move this over here. Because yeah, the refresh rate that I'm using for my other monitor, it's not correct. And so my game for me is lagging, but for you guys, it's not. So let me, so I'm just switching my windows. Hello? I not tabbed into the game. Ooh. Me. What the hell's going on? I swear, I was all... No, I wasn't. I was like, oh, I was all prepared. No, I wasn't at all. Is this... I don't know if the game's going to crash. Oh! Okay. Okay, I think everything should be fine. I think. Okay. I go back here. Will this work? Or is it just going to be... There we go. Windowed. Yeah. I'll be... Find my mouse. Where's my mouse? There's my mouse. There we go. I think that is... Oops, that's not it. There we go. Okay. Now... I think... There we go. That looks better. I see. I see. Okay. And then just one more second. Oh, I thought that I was all prepared, I swear. I was like, yes, everything's good, everything's golden, I know. I was like, oh, I got everything correct. And nope. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay. There we go. I swear. This, I feel like this is a very accurate representation of how this month has gone. I think I'm prepared. I think that everything's going to go great. It's fine. Nothing's wrong. And then all of a sudden, ba-bam, things happen. I realized that I'm not as prepared as I thought that I was going to be. So that's fun, also. But yeah, I'm currently in a temporary setup just for today. So everything should be back to normal for tomorrow. Oh, what a wild start to a stream, I swear. Okay. Now, will this allow me to actually play? Will I be able to play the game?
Your eyes uncritically.
That
They
is a good
only
question.
See what they want to.
Okay.
So don't be your own fool.
Think everything's good. Okay. Oh, what a wild start. What a wild start. So, let's just like pretend that none of that like technical stuff happened. So hey, you know, welcome to the stream. Today, there's a few things that I'm going to do. So first off, I would very much like to finish Nod-krai. So I still have the outlook, a little bit of the outlook left to do. However, originally I was like, oh, I didn't know why the outlook was stuck at 93%. I figured it out. I think it's over here that I need to unlock the Sealy stuff over here. And I think I'm missing like one artifact to unlock that. And then that area is 100%. And then I still have the peak left to do, which is what I'm going to be focusing on today. However, before I start doing that, as you can see, I am currently capped on my resin. So I am actually going to go and do either some art. I don't know why I teleported. I was already here. I'm going to do some artifact farming. Oh my god, this is... I don't know why it's like dropping frames. Or I don't know why it's laggy. Why are you so laggy? I don't like this. Uh-oh. There we go. Okay. But yeah, so what I'm going to do is actually continue to build Nicole a little bit. I know I finished farming her boss materials, but I still need to do the other two things. So I'm not going to do that right now. I will once I get my resin uncapped. Her weapon, technically, whoops, not that one. Not that button. Technically, I would like to level up this one. I just don't know if I am. Because, like, I would like for all of my characters to be on their own weapons. It's just... I don't really want to spend my resin doing that right now. And artifacts. There's something. There's something. Constellation, whatever, and then her talents. So, what I think I'm going to do is actually just do some artifact runs, and then basically just farm for her materials. I think that that's the plan for right now. I feel like that's a good plan, and then kind of go from there. Technically speaking, I can also do the weekly boss again, because it's a new week. Yay, it's a new week of this month. Okay, so basically, what's been going on? There's been a lot going on. Also, do I want to bring this team? Sure. Also, just want to double check. Make sure that everything... Knowing my luck, I just want to double check and make sure that everything is actually good to go. Okay. Because like with the way that things are going, I'm like I would not be surprised if I like forgot to go live. Which, granted, with the way that this live started, I feel like that would be a blessing in disguise. But yeah, I think I'm going to go with this team. I think that's what I'm going to do. But yeah, so it has been a month, and we're only on the 16th. Oh my god. Okay, so yeah, there's just been a lot. I don't even know where to start with everything. Like, why? Oh my god, why did that break enough of shield like so fast? What the hell? But yeah, there's just been a lot going on. So like before the month even started, I had my friend's craft fair, which it was interesting. I kind of did like a mini rundown on last Tuesday's stream. Oh my god. But yeah, so basically before this month even started, I was helping my friend do her craft fair, and it did not go well. She didn't sell anything. She sells her crochet stuff, and she unfortunately didn't sell anything. It was just, in all honesty, the wrong demographic and the wrong crowd, and a lot of people that were at that craft fair, or that were at the event, wasn't necessarily there to actually buy anything. It was more of a festival than a craft fair or like a market. They had local bands playing throughout the day, and there was probably about like 10 or so vendors. And like, I would also have to say half of them most likely were not actually handmade vendors either. They were just reselling stuff from AliExpress and Temu and all that fun stuff. So it wasn't even like a complete like full-on handmade market where people could just where people were expecting to buy handmade. But yeah, even so, not a lot of people were there for the vendors. A lot of people were there just to listen to the local bands playing. And it was very telling, especially at the very end of the day. Whoops, that's not it. At the very end of the day, where like the market or the event ended at 6, and basically at markets you have about 2 hours at the beginning of the market to set up, and then you have about an hour after the market to take down, and you're expected to take down within that hour. So when it comes down to takedown, like, you have to do so pretty much right when the market ends. Most markets don't like when you start disassembling things or taking down your booth at the like before the market ends, which I get. I totally understand. It's like working retail and closing the doors, 10 minutes before actual closing. So I'm like, I get it. But it's just but yeah, so a lot of vendors, or not a lot, but like a few vendors, like they were packing up like 10 minutes before the event ended, and like they were fully like tents down, tables down by like 6 o'clock. And it's like, oh, okay. But yeah, so you had all of the vendors, like, then once 6 o'clock rolled around, you had all the vendors start taking things down. But over by the stage, you just hear all these people yelling encore, encore, encore to like the local band that's playing. Meanwhile, it's like 6 o'clock, and it's like technically the event has ended. but they want more from the band. And like these people did not even realize that all these vendors were like packing down, and like that they were closing up shop. Like they were so focused on the actual music that was playing. But yeah, they were so focused on the actual music that was playing that they didn't even pay attention to the fact that vendors were tearing down. And I think that it was probably like 6:10, 6:15 before the band actually stopped playing, and people ended up like escorting people out of the fairgrounds. So yeah, at that moment I'm like, yes, this is for sure. People were not here to buy things. People were here to, you know, have a beer or two, listen to the local music, and that was it. So definitely just wrong venue, wrong demographic for her. So I know that she has another craft fair in August that should, oops, that's not what I want. That should be a lot better and very much her target market than this one. That was fun. So that was like the last weekend of May. And then so the craft fair for her was, I think, May 31st. And then I come home on not on May, but on June 1st to I literally got through the door at my place, like, and half an hour later, my dog ended up having a seizure, and we unfortunately had to put my dog down on June 1st. Great start to Pride Month. Also, BT dubs, I deal with trauma by laughing and making jokes. So if you had not already noticed. So that's not me being like, haha, like it's just the way that I do things. I know sometimes people like view that as like insensitive, and like there's definitely a time and a place to, like, you know, joke about things. So it's definitely sometimes it's not a good time to joke and lighten the mood. But yeah, I'm very much like, oh, you know, yeah, my dog's not here, and it's great because it's this and this. Just kind of put a little bit more of a positive spin on it, and I don't know what the hell I'm doing. What am I doing? That's what I'm doing. Okay. Do I want... Yes. Do I want to condense my resin? Actually, you know what? No, that's not what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to do the weekly bosses. I think that that's what I'm going to do, because I'm going to forget. To do them, because majority of the time I don't do them. Which is always fun when trying to build characters, where it's just like, I need an actual team. Also, I think... ooh, that's not what I wanted. Press the wrong button. Whoops. I'm going to leave and reset my team, because that's not the team that I wanted. But yeah, like there's definitely a time and a place to, you know, joke about grief or to kind of lighten the mood. So it's definitely so there's that. But yeah, so then basically I had my craft fair was June 8th, I believe. Or June 5th. It was on the Friday. It was on the Friday of that week. And so, which was hella fun. Trying to, who do I want to bring in? Let me do you. Sure, why not?
Let's go stretch our legs while the flavors are mingling.
But yeah, it's so the week leading up to my craft fair, I was very much just on autopilot because I was, grieving my dog, meanwhile also trying to get everything ready for my craft fair. So very much on autopilot, and that was fun. I don't necessarily want to get into too much specifics about that, but in regards to my craft fair, I don't think that I talked that much about my craft fair on Tuesday. Ooh, okay. I see. 165. Wow. Wowzers. Okay.
Quietly now.
But yeah, it's okay. There we go. But yeah, so like my craft fair went surprisingly well. It went, I think for my first craft fair, it went really well. I ended up making $100, which wasn't enough to actually pay back the table costs, which I think, with it being my first craft fair and all, I think is perfectly fine. Because I don't know. Okay. I don't know what's going to sell and what's not going to sell. I have a idea. I have a
Insulation chamber. Gotcha.
I feel like I should be paying attention a little bit more, but then also not really. Oh yes, I need to do this. Thank you. But yeah, it's for my first craft fair, I think that it went really well. Obviously, I didn't, make back my table costs, but in regards to that, I don't, I have a idea of what's going to sell and what's not going to sell, based on what sells at my maker's location. I kind of based my, what I was going to bring and how much I was going to bring based off of my maker's locations, and what sells over there and what doesn't. And get you. Thank you. So I kind of had a good idea of all of that. But I was very curious to see. Oh, interesting. Okay. But yeah, I was very curious to see how, the customers were going to interact with my items, what caught people's eyes, the most, what didn't, but also even understanding my prices, because that's also something where kind of trying to understand what prevents someone from buying something, which I really like trying to figure that out. I like learning new things, and I like trying different things and all that. And so trying to figure out what would stop someone from buying something, it's very interesting. So I was curious to know what designs caught people's eyes, what designs didn't, what products didn't, product types, and all that sort of thing. And so my best seller was my stickers, which I'm not at all surprised. That makes sense, considering the fact that majority of my sales and makers comes from my stickers. But yeah, a lot of my sales just come from my stickers. And so seeing that majority of the sales that I got was for my stickers, that didn't shock me. And it didn't necessarily shock me, in regards to, even the designs that people, have, what designs people picked up and gravitated towards, and the designs that a lot of people enjoyed. A lot of people, like a lot of my designs, a lot of people gravitate towards my pride designs, which again, not shocking at all, because those are some of my more popular designs in Makers. Some people gravitated, I got a few sales for my bookmarks, which was cool. I did not sell a single notepad. I sold one memo pad though. That's nice. My notepads and my memo pads were something that I was very excited to kind of see. Come on. Thank you. My notepads and my memo pads were something that I was really excited to see how people interacted with them, because they don't sell that well. And I find that so shocking, because I thought that my notepads and my memo pads would sell decently well. Because who doesn't use a notepad, or who doesn't use like a memo pad? Whoops, that's not it. There we go. And so knowing that like they didn't sell that well at Makers, I was really curious to see how people interacted with them, because I think that my where to next on states. I think like my memo pads are reasonably priced. I think that they are very much well within the typical price point that people would expect for a memo pad. My notepads were something where I felt like they may have been a little too high in price, but like I wasn't 100% sure, because it was really hard to tell. It was just really hard to tell, because like depends on the paper, it depends on the okay, I will fix that in a second. What am I doing? That's what I'm doing. But yeah, I'll fix that. I'll fix that once my once I finish this. I know that I'm in a temporary space, and I did do a mic check and a volume check, but it's hard
Accelerating.
to tell sometimes. Oh, what am I doing? Oh yeah, this is right. I have... Oh my god, what am I doing? I am so not paying attention. Yeah, I will fix that once I'm out of this. I should also do this. Is it my game audio or is it my mic audio? I know last time when I had this problem, it was my game audio, and I thought that it was my mic audio, which made it worse. Or is it just like all of the above? What am I doing? Go. It's also hard because like my laptop speakers, they are quite loud to... Oh my god. Why? Okay. But yeah, my laptop speakers are quite loud to begin with. Okay. So I will 100% fix that.
Oh, this is all getting rather
Okay.
dreary.
Yeah, my laptop, whoops. My laptop speakers tends to be quite loud, and so I normally have them very low. Like if I have them full volume, I can literally hear what's playing on my laptop in the next room between like closed doors. So it's hard for me to like sometimes... Oh.
Defensive mode.
sometimes gauge my audio because of that, where it's like, oh, it sounds really loud for me, but I'm like, is that just mine? Also, I'm going to, oh, but I can't.
The pinnacle of excellence.
My power is
Accelerating
immense.
annihilation mode.
Don't get stuck in the barrel.
Whoop.
Insulation chamber.
Transfixed.
Here we go.
Here comes the catch. Cleanup sequence. Off to the freezer. Overruled.
There we go. Okay. Okay. I'm just testing my audio now. Testing. Is this better? Is this even doing anything? Is it this volume? This volume? I don't know. Okay. It's Is it better now? It's hard because I'm looking at like my OBS settings and then it didn't change. I was like, oh no. Like, or is it too loud now? Let me, oh, I know what I can do. Hold on, just give me 1 second. I'm muting my mic. Yeah, I think that it's probably on your end because I just like I played both my streams on YouTube and on Twitch, and it sounds fine on my end for my devices. So I think it might be a laptop, like your laptop issue. But I mean, it's also I also know that I am in a temporary space, so that's where it's like part of me is like, ooh, it might be mine. I think down just a little bit. Yeah, like my OBS settings look fine. Yeah. Okay. That I did not mean to press that button. So that is all done. Now what do I want to do? I think I'll go here. I just want to collect some more crystal flies. But yeah, like yeah, my craft fair went well. I did that June 8th or June, like literally the first Friday of June, or the first Friday in June. And but yeah, I was very I mean, I think that it depends on for Mavuika C2 or Solali C0. I think it depends on, do you want a damage dealer or do you want a support? Because like right now you have a whole bunch of supports currently. So I would probably say maybe Mavuika C2. But if you're finding that you don't have enough supports on your account, then definitely, or even like shielders, then definitely Solali. I would say. Okay, there's that.
Exactly. But none of them believed me.
There we go, and I condensed that. But yeah, my craft fair went decently well. It's going to be it froze. I think no. Okay. I thought that it froze. It just didn't register my inputs. Okay. But yeah, I was very curious to see what people would think about my notepads and my memo pads. Because I thought that my notepads may have been too high in price. But I don't think that that's necessarily it. I just don't think that a lot of people are vibing with notepads right now. And it could also be even be a seasonal thing where people might buy more notepads and memo pads more during Christmas. So there's like a lot of things to kind of think about. But I definitely learned a lot by my first craft fair. So that was fun. And then I know that I am also, then I would probably go with, can I see? I don't think that I can see it here. I don't own Mavuika, I honestly. I would probably go with C2 Mavuika because I feel like Mavuika is a really good damage dealer. But I honestly don't know because I don't play Mavuika, so I don't really know her teams. Yeah, so I mostly sold stickers and a few bookmarks at my craft fair. So it's definitely going. I'm planning on doing another craft fair at some point. I am trying to get in for one in July because I would like to try to do one a month at this point.
Welcome. Thank you for completing today's commission.
I haven't heard back, so I honestly don't know. And or even like I know that I want to get into a craft fair in August as well, so we'll see. But and no problem, I probably not the best person to ask. I just like playing my favorite characters and just kind of building my favorite characters. Like I try. Sometimes I try to do like a really good team, but most of the time it's just, you know, playing the characters that I like or pulling for characters that I like, not really paying that much attention to whether or not they deal really good damage. But yeah, it's okay. So now that that's all done, time to go to Nod-krai. I think I'm not going to deal with this because I know that there's still one artifact that I'm missing that's probably linked to some sort of quest line. So I think what I'm going to do Probably just go over here. I also have to do the meeting points too. Have I done? I think that's a good question. I think that I've done all of the meeting points except for this one. I think. Can I check via the map or not? Yes. Okay. I also. Okay. There's. What do I want to do? Yes, that is actually where I want to. Here's that. Wrong button. I mean, fair enough. I know that I'm trying.
I've compiled what data we have on the bases we can still control. My report is over at the command post.
Thanks, Roland.
I know that I am kind of a dolphin. I spent more money when I first started playing Genshin versus now.
Squad leader, our comrades in the east seem to have butted heads with the Fatui.
So it's definitely I'm more of a free to play player now-ish. But I know that I also want to, you know, pretend that I'm a whale too. It's like I'm slowly trying to get some of my characters to like C6. So right now I think Yulan is the closest one as at C3. So I know that I try to grab a constellation whenever she gets a rerun, and then kind of just slowly but surely build from there. Yeah, I think. Oh, wrong button. Why is it like taking so long for it to like load the dialogue? Because like every time that I'm like, yes, I'm going to click a different button, it's like dialogue now. So I think that that's Natlan, that's Nod-krai. Okay. I think what I'm going to do is probably just work on the meeting points here and then figure out what quest line this is, because this might even just be a part of the meeting point. I honestly don't know, but I'm assuming that there's a quest that's involved of going in here, and I think that doing that quest doing this quest while trying to find the chests is going to be a lot easier. And then I also have Nicole as well, which will make finding chests that much easier as well. I think that that's what I'm going to do for right now, but also going to change my team over to my exploration team. Will load. There we go. That's fair. I've been playing for 4 years, so I have and like also like I definitely spent a little bit more money at the beginning, so I definitely have like a lot more characters now. I don't necessarily so a lot of the reruns I don't necessarily get any of the rerun characters now. It's mostly just new characters. But yeah, I know that I'm currently saving for Sandrone for next patch. I have Solali and I don't want Mavalika. So yeah, I know part of me is like, oh, like I kind of wanted Lowen because he looks kind of cool. I also still need to do his quest. But yeah, I think it just depends. I think that if you really vibe with Mavalika and like you use her on a lot of teams, then definitely go for C2. If you want more of a if you're finding that you don't have enough supports, or I don't think Solali does a lot. I don't know. Yeah, she mostly just like yeah, but also where is she? Where is she? Ah, there she is. Level 90. The signature weapon. I need to figure out her artifacts. In Constellation C2. And then talents 999. So yeah, like I'm pretty sad, especially because I got Yamiko's constellation from the free constellation selector that's going on right now. I think she was like the first one that I picked. But I know, I think Shalonen. Yeah, I think Shalonen would probably be a much better support. And then she can hold the Cinder City artifacts. So I would probably, in all honesty, I would probably go with C2 Mavuika. But yeah, I definitely have a lot of characters. Whoop. And then I know I just need to like make sure that Yao is built. But yeah, I would still say go for like C2 Mavuika. Unless you can also always wait for the live stream to see who's like 100% going to be on banner as well before making your choices. Also, where is this point? It's up here. Okay, there we go. Hornetland.
You know, Paimon's been wanting to ask for a while now. What are these vehicle thingies we keep seeing in the Lightkeepers camps? They kind of look like food trucks, don't you think? It'd be awesome if you really could cook up there. But Paimon has a feeling there's more to these things than meets the eye.
Maybe it's a chef bot capable only of the finest cuisine. Maybe it can transform into a battle bot. Yes.
For real? You mean the type that'd grab a spoon and start attacking you if you said you didn't like its cooking?
Oh, these? Officially, they're called moon wagons. They're transportation tools we made by modifying Snezhnayan mechanical vehicles. You can think of them as Kuvaki-powered mobile lighthouses. They're not quick by any means, but they save us a whole lot of trouble and manpower when it comes to transporting supplies. As for cooking functionality, I hadn't actually given that any thought. But you know, if we did install a toaster in there...
LOL. Oh my god. Relax, you didn't have to take Paimon that seriously. That food truck bit was a joke. That one.
No.
Oh,
Filling
so.
stomachs is a key part of Arachnic's duties too. Thanks for reminding me of that, Paimon.
Just turning it up a little bit for me. A little low.
A proper food truck would save us from having to build makeshift stone stoves just to eat a hot meal.
Right? And that way, you could even hold your own bonfire parties too. Except, everyone does seem really busy. Not sure they'd be in the mood for that.
Actually, I really hope that one day we can. Just the thought of it makes me smile. But that day will have to wait. For now, at least.
Yeah, it's all because of the wild hunt, isn't it?
Yes, Flint's did send word from the south that the strongest wild hunt anomaly we know of has been destroyed with your help. But it continues to cause havoc elsewhere, so there's no easing off for us. not only must we shore up our bases themselves, we also need to ensure that the roads are clear, which entails dispatching Ratniki at regular intervals to patrol vast areas of land.
Okay, interesting.
Just listening to all that is kind of tiring already. You lightkeepers sure have it tough.
That's
And
an
that's just the
understatement.
basics. The real danger lies with those wild hunt outbreaks that suddenly just appear out of nowhere. Such tasks are all handled by Gramps, Flynn's, Olaf, and those guys. I can't have Gramps fretting over every last thing, so I've taken over handling of the groundwork. Honestly, compared to our shortage of manpower, supply prep is nothing. To continue on the topic of food, even the best cook in the world couldn't do anything without ingredients.
That's true. It's also interesting. Like, I feel like he should have had a much bigger role in the Archon quest, or at least maybe not like a super duper big role, but at least a little bit of something, because I feel like Flynn's introduced him. We kind of got like a brief moment with him, and then that was it. And we didn't see him until like the end of the quest. So I kind of wish that maybe there was a little bit more, that he was a little bit more involved with the Archon quest. But yeah.
Over the years, many of our former bases have fallen
Also,
into disrepair, making them ill-suited for long-term postings. At the moment, everyone has to shuttle back and forth between our camps and HQ, leading to fewer and fewer people available for combat deployments.
got a solution in
Yep.
mind?
And that's turning this place into a permanent base. And most importantly, what's a lightkeeper stronghold without a lighthouse?
So,
True.
you want to build one here?
Exactly. We'll need it if we're to stand any chance against the wild hunt attacks. Which is easy to say, but in practice, I think you've seen enough to know it's not going too smoothly.
Oh, right! Paimon almost forgot that we were here to help. So, what's the issue?
Well, building our encampment will require lots of fuel and supplies. Generally, we bring it all in on moon wagons all the way from Pyramida.
Interesting. Couldn't you get materials from somewhere near? I've seen a lot of potential timber nearby.
If only it were so simple.
I was going to say, like,
The main
it's
problem is we need a special kind of
Yeah.
oil refined using
like
kuvaki.
special materials.
It's true that the plants nearby are full of kuvaki, and they'll keep us going. For a while, at least. But supplying the fuel for a lighthouse is a whole other ballgame. Unfortunately, though, there's been no sign of the supplies that should have arrived last night.
Huh.
Valdez is in charge of transport, and he's always been meticulous, so it's unlikely that he got careless and missed the timing or something.
So something must have
And
ended up
that's
happening.
precisely why I'm worried that they might have encountered some trouble.
Hold up. Deep breath. Yes, because that's something that you say to people in this type of situation. Don't get too worked up here. I've seen things like this happen many times before.
There's always a way out of every jam. Even if
With
that
peanut
means
butter.
being trapped inside a sealed barrel or getting
Oh.
buried neck deep.
That was a bad
Surely
joke.
This can't be any worse than that.
Don't tell me that's actually happened. I guess I underestimated you two again.
If you think that's wild, we've been imprisoned in the Fortress of Mirrorpade as well.
Anyway, we can have a look around. Maybe they've just lost their way.
I mean, that
Hmm.
that is a valid
Maybe so. Anyway,
thing.
there's no time to lose, so follow me.
Yep.
Especially with all like the fog and like probably like the wild hunt making visibility for. Okay. Cool. So I'm just going to do this until I actually unlock the meeting point. And then we'll go from there. Where also I forgot to put Nicole on my party. No, she's gonna replace Nefer. I don't need two shielders. There you are. Oh, and like while I'm doing this, I also need to collect materials for her. Can I? I think it's just her normal attack. Oh, that's right, because I have to have the compass. God damn it. That's right. I was one step ahead of myself. Over here? Nope. Okay. Yeah, I can climb this, I think.
Huh?
I know that there's a teleport right by there. I just...
Strange. I thought I just heard something. Almost like...
Huh? Have you noticed something, Ilua? Well, that's weird. That's the vehicle, all right, but there doesn't seem to be anyone around.
Whoa,
Is
that's
someone
so
there?
not what I wanted.
Help! Please, help me!
Where's the doohickeys? Okay. I just had to walk further and then it would have triggered. That's good to
Squad
know.
leader, thank the gods you're here. Please, help me!
Valdis, how did you end up here?
It's a long story, but the barrier created by these mandragoras can't be broken from inside, so I've been stuck in here for almost the
Ooh.
whole day.
That sucks.
Something about this doesn't quite add up. This place isn't on the main road from Pyramida, nor is it some sort of shortcut.
Uh-oh. What were you
And
doing?
as for the mandragoras, they wouldn't usually bother passersby unless they were trespassing on their territory. In short, I'd like an explanation as to how you ended up here, and a reasonable one at that, or you might have to stay in there a while longer.
I mean,
Whoa! You don't usually see Ilua getting angry. Paimon's kind of scared now, too.
was he... I wouldn't consider that angry, but sure. A squad leader's gotta have a more imposing side after all. Besides, the Lightkeepers are known for their discipline. I was going to say it's more discipline than anger.
Being an adventurer really does have its advantages. It's a good thing we're only honorary squad members, or we'd be subject to his discipline, too.
All right. Last night, I found the path to our camp blocked by a large group of mandragoras.
Okay.
You know how I like studying insects and plants, squad leader, and it was such a rare sight to see this many
Oh.
mandragoras gathered in one place. I didn't want to miss the opportunity, so I followed them all the way here. But then... I'm so sorry. I'll take responsibility for this, I promise. How about I cover Night Watch for the coming week? No, make that the whole month.
Nice. Let's just rescue him first. You know, we already have the supplies. Let's rescue
You're right.
him.
We can discuss the breaking of regulations after we get back. For now, let's concentrate on getting him out of here. I could use your help again, Traveler.
Thank you.
Interesting. Ooh, we get to play as him. Oh. Okay. Can I remember how to do that? Here we go. I love the music so much.
These monsters pop out from.
Oh.
Let our guard down. Prepare for battle, everyone.
Uh-oh. This is where I'm like, oh, god damn it, I wish that I had an FF. Because she deals with these like there's no tomorrow. Granted, Nefer's doing decent amount of damage, so it's not too bad. Oh, that's right, I don't have Hydro. Let's see.
Can't hide the truth. Time to come clean.
There we go. Oh, there's more.
Such defiant.
Gotcha. Things are
Probably
about to get
use her
dicey.
skill or her burst, not her skill. Yeah.
Time to come clean. It all adds up.
There we go.
It all falls into place.
Come on. Thank you. Oh.
Phew! here. Surely they couldn't have been waiting in ambush this whole time.
Maybe they're carrying something
The
that's
wild
attracting the
hunt.
monsters.
The Mandragoras. Huh, I get it.
Get what?
Have you figured something out, Iloa?
Valdis, I think these Mandragoras trapped you inside the barrier to protect you.
Interesting.
They're very sensitive to shifts in their environment. I myself heard some strange murmurs on the way here. Come to think of it, it must have come from the wild hunt monsters, who had yet to manifest at that time. These Mandragoras must have detected them very early on, which is why
Oh,
they blocked your
there's
path
a
and
shrine
prevented
of
you from
depth
continuing onward.
that I have not opened.
Only
I don't
to
even know
have
if
you
I have
follow
a key
them
for
anyway,
that.
leaving them no choice but to trap you here for your protection.
I see. So that's what was going on. No wonder they refused to leave the area.
They probably only protected you because they detected the scent of grass and flowers on your person. Perhaps because of all the time you spend around them. Either way, thank you both. There doesn't seem to be any further danger.
Sorry, the chair that I'm sitting in is so uncomfortable. It
Adorable little
sucks.
fellas, huh? And they didn't even ask for a reward. Imagine if we had them around to watch our backs. We'd never have to worry about being ambushed while opening treasure chests again. You know, putting it like that, it was kind of understandable that Valdis would want to follow them.
Right? Finally, someone understands me.
Nice try, buddy.
I know. I'm sorry. I'll take whatever's coming to me.
All right, now that we've got him out, let's head back. The others are probably starting to worry.
Nice. Hopefully this is quick. I'm like, I want to start exploring. Or at least doing the world quest, making some progress, because it's like I've been live for like an hour and a bit, and I
Alright.
feel like I haven't done
That's the issue
anything.
resolved and our fuel stocks replenished. Thank you both very much.
Don't mention it. We're part of the team, right?
Speaking of the team, how V is doing.
He neglected his duty while escorting a supply shipment, which is a violation of our regulations. However, he did encounter a pretty dangerous situation related to the wild hunt, and we didn't end up suffering any losses. As such, as per his wishes, he'll be responsible for protecting the lighthouse throughout its next month of construction.
Hope he doesn't start slacking off again. Now that she's a member of the team, Paimon's gonna start coming down to check up on him. Oh,
Of course.
and to see how the lighthouse is coming along, too. Speaking of which, Paimon wonders what it'll look like once it's all done.
It won't be as impressive as the one at Final Night Cemetery, that's for sure. Still, it'll be bright enough to serve as a beacon to guide travelers through the night.
That's
So
good.
long
That's
as
good.
we're able to keep people safe, whether from the wild hunt or anything else, our efforts will not have been in vain. Anyway, I should go back to sorting through our archives. All that work isn't going to do itself.
No rest for the Reiki, huh? Just don't overwork yourself, all right?
Don't worry, we won't be this busy forever. We should be able to put our feet up a bit once this place is up and running.
In that case, we'll help you out. That way, it'll be done in no time.
Your help would be most welcome, believe me. But I'm sure you've got a lot on your plate already. And asking you to come all this way just to do our work for us, it wouldn't feel right. How about this then? If you find anything useful during your adventures and you happen to be passing by, feel free to drop it off.
Come on, it's no biggie. Like you said, we're squad mates now.
Cute.
Isn't that right, Traveler?
In that case, let me say again that it's an honor to have you as my squad mates.
Okay, is that the end of this meeting point? Yes, it is. Okay, that's good. Then I can unlock the compass. I don't think I can get, maybe, I know that I can get the first tier. I just don't know if I can get the second tier for the compass. But then also Nicole is here, so then she'll help. So there's only 2... 4. Okay. Construct. level 2. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. Rewards. Thank you. Ooh, I think there's when the war songs rise, there's heroic spirits. Do I have both of those quests? Oh. Okay. Okay, so then what I'm probably going to do is just look it up and see what quest line it is to get into that thing. But before I do that, I think, yes, I do. I do have a 10 pole. I don't know what my... I keep doing this, and it's like the first time that I tried to open up my wish history on stream, it crashed my game. So now I keep, like, every time I accidentally do it, I'm like, oh crap. Is it going to crash? I have what? 10, 15, 20, 25, 30-ish? 30 polls? So this be 40? So let's see, nothing. Okay, just a standard 4-star. That's fine. Ooh, nice. Got a free poll. Thank you. Okay. Oh, that wasn't too bad. Could have been worse. Okay, so now I'm going to look up what quest line is for the clef, because I want to explore this area, but I'm assuming that I can't explore most of it without doing the quest. Oops. Okay. When the war song rises is what the quest line. Where does one grab that quest? Oh, okay. So it is. So I have to do a few other quests before I do that one. Okay. I guess that's what I'm going to do first, because obviously I can't. Okay. I definitely need to do this quest first. Hey, how's it going? I'm just trying to figure out the quest line that I need to do this area, but there's a few other quests that I have to do before that. So I'm just trying to figure out what one I should do first. But I think I'm probably just going to do this one first, and then go from there. But I'm doing good. How are you? Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to do this quest first, and then I'll figure out the other quest that I need to do.
Good roll. All right.
Now, how do I get up there again? That is a good question. How do I get up there? I know. Whoa. I know that I got up there once before. Just need to find where I can get up. Where can I get? Okay. Not you. Is it? Oh, there we are. There we go. Purify. We'll purify. I know that I did some of this quest before. Also, I move. Whoops. That's not what I want. Hold on. There we go. Still going to be covering words. Well, that sucks. Whatever. There's not much that I can do about that. Okay, there we go. Paimon does feel a tingling, teeny tiny bit of Kawaki in it, but it's all covered in abyssal goop. It can't function at all like this. Traveler, can you purify it? You know, the move that makes all the abyssal corruption go whoosh, or whoosh, and disappear? Oh, that's not good. What is this? Traveler, be careful, don't get hit. Now, how does one... Oh, is it just that I have to outrun them? Okay, I do just have to outrun them. Cool. Oh, look out. I'll hold them off, get out of here as quickly as you can now. There's no way I'm running away. Heroes of the sphere, clear the abyssal energy from the core so I can lend you my aid. Traveler, let's do as she says. Hello, Paimon doesn't know who you are, but we gotta clear this abyssal energy from the core, right? Wait, what are you going to do? Where am I going? I'm going over here. Purify. As I stood there and got hit. Yes, I am hurt. I got hit. We're fine. Thank you for stepping in to help. I'm glad to hear that. These pitch black impurities are far more dangerous than they look. Any wounds they inflict can cause serious consequences. The abyss is nothing that I can't handle. Strong as you may be, it is my duty as a lightkeeper to remind you not to let your guard down. Speaking of lightkeepers, your... Oh my god. Igigna. I know that I just did the meeting point. I'm just going to call him I. I'm going to call him I instead of just struggling here trying to figure out how to pronounce his name. I swear. I need to hear like everyone's name on repeat by like 50 different times in order for me to be able to pronounce their names correctly. The old man back in told us about you, and we even saw you there. Oh, now that you mention it, I did catch sight of a rather unusual little Jack Frost in the crowd. Paimon's not a Jack Frost, but at least she wasn't mistaken for a specter this time. Ugh, not the point. Paimon's Traveler's Guide, thank you very much. My apologies. I assure you, I meant no offense. So, you're a guide? Guiding outliners like you two, building outline, or whatever, like you two was originally one of our guiding. I can read. Kind of. Was one of our responsibilities as well. It's just that the recent surge in wild hunt activity has made things difficult. Let's set that aside for right now. In any case, your guess is correct. I'm the captain of the Lightkeepers Investigation Squad, the Nightmare Oracles. It's a pleasure to meet you. Paimon's Paimon, and she's the Traveler. We're here on a commission, and actually, that commission has something to do with you. Yeah, an old Lightkeeper asked us to... You briefly explained how you looked at a sudden commission and come to the Pillar of whatever to search for the silver lampwick. I see. He can't keep from worrying about me, huh? Can't blame him, though. Honestly, this isn't the best look for me, but I came here looking for the silver lampwick as well. I ended up spending too much time clearing out the monsters in the area, so I've made almost no progress. And I've dragged the two of you into danger on top of that. It's nothing. These little scrapes don't even make it into our adventurer log. Speaking of which, we never got to ask properly. We have to find the fae named... No? Oh. No. I'm just going to say A. To get the silver lampwick, right? So, where exactly are we supposed to look for her? Oh, and that voice we heard earlier, was that her? So you heard it too. Yes, I believe that she was guiding us here. Following the Kavaki guiding light should lead us to her. Should being the appropriate term. Operative? Term. Right now, that guide is flickering. I say it's half the abyssal corruption and half her intuition. She's using Kavaki to obscure that which is truly important, including her own presence. As such, we'll likely need the power of the barrier core to displace the corruption and restore the barriers in this area. Once the barrier reforms, our now hidden guide should reveal itself. I'll help you. We've accepted the commission after all, and since the abyss is the cause of all this, there's no way we're just going to ignore it. But danger lurks behind every corner here, and the terrain is treacherous. Why don't you two wait somewhere safe while I... No way. Hey, seriously, aren't you underestimating the Traveler just a little bit? You saw her in action just now. Pretty impressive, right? Honestly, she might even be stronger than you. And besides, she got Paimon the ever-reliable guide. Tricky terrain? Please, Paimon can fly. I don't mean to belittle you, but you're ordinary people who were kind enough to help us out. If something happened to you because of all this, I'm not that weak. Exactly. Just leave it to us. We won't let you down. All right. Then I'll be counting on you. Please be careful. I'll do everything I can to keep you safe as well. We will. If anything, you should be the one watching your step. Thanks. That said, I also have a companion. Oh, that's so adorable. I forgot that he had a companion like this. Oh, that's so cute. I also have a companion who can fly. Come on. Wow, he's all gold and shiny, just like a pile of Mora, of course. That would totally be what Paimon's thinking about right now. Let's start with a barrier core nearby. Once we're close, we just need to channel the Kavaki into it. But that thing's floating in mid-air. Paimon can get there just fine, but you two? No worries. Come with me, and I'll show you just what's... Eden? No. Edon? He can do. Okay. Carriers will make certain invisible objects appear. Ooh, that's gonna be nice. where? Oh, up here. Okay. Well, this is safe to stand on, right? He's not going to drop us. Don't worry, this path is hidden by Kavaki, can uncover it for us. Cool. I think majority of this area has been like 100%, so there's not that much treasure that can be found. I'm just doing the quest. Whoop. There we go. Yeah, if I knew that there was certain quests I had to do before doing this, before going into the cliffside, I would have 100% done it already, but I don't know. I thought that I did all the quests, but maybe not. I mean, obviously not, but I don't know. I'll say here to keep channeling energy into the barrier core. May I entrust the other side to you two? A will lead the way. If A is helping out, we'll be totally fine. You can leave it to us. Thank you. That means we'll be apart for a bit. Stay safe, you two. Cool. Yeah, it's where are we going? We're going over here. Julio? Yeah, as going back to like before even starting all this, going back to where are we going? Going back to the topic that I was talking about, which was my craft fair. Where are we going? We're going over here. I want to try to do like a craft fair. Whoops. Oh. That's good to know. I want to try to do a craft fair once a month. So I know that I've signed up for one in July, and I've also put in an application for one in August, but I haven't heard anything back, so I'm not 100% sure. I know that there is quite a bit of things that I'm working on, and that I'm changing with my craft fair. So I want to add in some new products. So I'm going to. So I want to create some sticker sheets, and I'm also going to, for the first time ever, actually go and get some things manufactured. We've finally made it. Now we just need to fill it with some of the energy, right? Recharge. Yeah, so for the first time ever, I'm actually going to do some manufactured items. So I want to add in some washi tapes and some acrylic keychains as well. So that's going to be very fun and very interesting. I know that I've designed some of my washi tapes so far, and I have a few designs. Oh, that's not good. I have a few designs for my acrylic charms. It's going to be very interesting. Definitely something new, something very, very new that I have not done before. And then I also want to do some sticker sheets as well. I know that since my stickers did so well at my craft fair, I was like, sticker sheets is a must. But I just want to get some more products out there that may vibe with a bit more people. Because obviously I don't want to just have just my stickers sell. I want to have a whole bunch of items that people are gravitating towards. So yeah. Where are we now? What is this place? Everything around us looks completely different. Paimon thinks she saw a bunch of weird stuff just now, and now her head is all spinny. Yeah, me too. Travelers flowing along the river of time. Oh, interesting. Wait, when did you get here? Well, I heard someone calling my name. Was that not you? Calling your name? Ah, you must be, A, the Fae who guards the silver lamp wick here at the pillar. Relic? Fae? So that's what I become in your time. A legend Fae removed from the truth. I am no Fae. I'm just an ordinary human. The silver lamp wick is indeed here, but Where did you... No. Let me ask it this way. Since you know of the Lampwick, you must have heard the name S as well. In your time, which age does he belong to? Oh, interesting. Do you mean the forger? He found the Lightkeepers about 500 years ago now? 500 years? So it's already been that long? Wait, so you're not a Fae? Then hold on. Are you seriously over 500 years old? The legend may have twisted parts of the truth, but if you were the Torch Forger's ally, and you can wield Kavaki to guard the relic here, Miss A, you've clearly gone far beyond what ordinary mortals can reach. That's a long story, and right now, there are things far more important than my age. If you came seeking the Silver Lampwick, then that must mean the professor has slipped free again. Oh, okay, interesting. Just as the prophecy warned, S's seal was never going to hold him forever. Hello, how's it going? I'm just playing through some of the world quests because I want to try to explore the cliff side in Nod-krai, but I have to do some quests before I can do that quest. How's it going? By the professor, do you mean the friend who was sealed within the cliff 500 years ago by the Torch Forger and the Moon Chanter of the Frostmoon Scions? The prophecy says this: Twice shall that undying serpent rise again, but thrice shall he be struck down. Serpent, friend, or professor, no matter the title, he earned every bit of his whatever. It says he'll be struck down a third time then. Yes, so rather than a prophecy destined to happen, I would say this was more like an earnest plead. After all, Oracle or no, she was just like me, a person from the past. When it comes to future descendants, there's so little we can do. Our future becomes your present, and your future, it can only be shaped by those who live in the present. Forgive the interruption. 3 years ago, some senior recne, and I went to investigate a disturbance in the seal, but we were hit by an ambush none of us expected. Our losses were severe and the mission had to be called off. After that, the old man decided we weren't yet ready to solve the problems once and for all. He set up observation posts around the area, declaring it off limits. I know he intended to buy time, gathering strength, and look for a way to turn the tide, but still. I shouldn't question his judgment, yet I couldn't help wondering, isn't this situation the result of negligence on our part? We hesitated and dallied, and now the great evil eye and countless monsters have come spilling out beyond the zone. Just thinking about the nightmare from 3 years ago being poured out over this land again, I can't just stand it. Apologies, Traveler and Paimon and Miss A. I lost my composure just now. Sorry about that. I don't know all the details of which you speak, but a dull blade must sometimes be honed before it can cut true again. That kind of sharpening is never wasted effort. I mean, same. I'm trying to get caught up on all of my exploration, as I would like to get everything done before Snezhnaya comes out, which is definitely a little bit of a daunting task. And like, I also want to get all of the world quests done as well. But I know that I've also been building some characters as well. Like, I'm just in the middle of building Nicole too. But yeah, I just haven't had that much time to sit down and do exploration and world questing. So now it's like, okay, I want to get this done. I want to get caught up. Besides, surely the world 500 years ago on isn't so small that all of the burdens must be piled onto the shoulders of a single child. Child? You mean me? I'm not a child anymore. Well, think about it. Strictly speaking, I'm a few centuries older than you. How could you not be a child in my eyes? Compared to me, you're all pretty much children. Paimon, maybe, sure, but why am I a child too? Hey, what's with that tone? Aren't you happy to be called a child alongside Paimon, huh? But Paimon still thinks Miss A has a point. This isn't something that you should have to carry on its own. It's on all of us. If we're assigning blame, then I deserve it. Then I deserve it more than anyone here. Back then, I failed to truly destroy the professor. And since then, I've wasted away in this stagnant prison of time. Even now, I cannot give you the silver lampwick you came for. Miss A, don't say that. Wait, does that mean that this silver lampwick isn't actually with you? How should I put this? It both is and isn't. In your present, this tower has been deeply corrupted. It prevents me from freely using my power to reach the silver lampwick. What if we clear the corruption from the tower? That would be ideal. The tower's presence allows Kavaki here to remain in its purest form. You've already seen the creatures born from its influence. If the moon has blessed you, you may be able to use that same power to cleanse the filth clinging to the tower and restore its purity. Once you've cleared the corruption and the strength I've lost gathers at the tower's peak once more, come find me then. Thank you for your guidance, Miss A, and please don't blame yourself too much. I know what you meant. I know what you want to say, and if you're willing to forgive me, don't be so harsh on yourself either. The past is beyond change, but the world of the living still has a future, and I'm entrusting that future to you. All right, it's time I sent you back. Interesting. Oh. I don't know if that was a good or bad thing. Cleanse the corruption throughout the barrier. There's one over here. Yeah, it's... Oh. Okay. Just need to kill... Whoops. I don't think that this is what I wanted to do, but sure.
Busted.
I hate that it's on a hillside. Can I... You? Ugh, but now I have to find a way to...
No more lies.
Can I just... Hold on. Let me just do this. Let's see if this works better. There we go. Okay. That definitely works a hell of a lot better. It just sucked because like they were so far apart and they're on a hillside, which makes it super duper hard to actually deal damage. The already unshakable ground cracks after whatever. Okay. Where's the... There it is. Why is this? I don't know why things are so, Okay. I feel like things are so glitchy on my end for whatever reason. Can I... Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting that it changes my skill, and then every time that I go and do my skill, it's just like, no. You shall not have your skill. Nice. I keep forgetting to do Colabina's hangout so much. Like, I'll do one. Like, I'll remember to do one, and then it's like 3 weeks later, it's just like, oh yes, I should still do another one. I think I'm still on like the first part of it. Do I have to take a wager? Is this... Oh, is this just like, never-ending wave? No. What am I doing? I just don't know if I don't know if it's just like an ever-ending wave and like I have to do something, or if I actually have to defeat these enemies in order to unlock something.
Quietly now.
This is taking forever. I think what I'm going to do is after I defeat these enemies, I'm going to switch to a different, probably not Nefer. I'm probably going to switch to someone else because this is...
The sands of time got me.
Thank you. Is this just... Okay. So I think I just have to... Oh no, this just feels like so many enemies for like one little thing. I don't know, but I need to revive Nefer. Okay.
Here.
Let me do your skill.
It all adds up. Yeah, I definitely do not have the correct team for this at all. Gotcha.
Oh. Yeah.
Busted.
There we go. Okay. Yeah, I know. I just whenever I'm doing like world quests or exploration, I have a dedicated exploration team. Just because I like giving myself a little bit of a challenge. When it comes down to exploration, I don't want to like I don't want to sit here and defeat all the enemies. Like I don't want to one-shot all the enemies and then just run around collecting the chests. I always like to give myself a little bit of a challenge. It's just that sometimes it's like, okay, like right now, I'm like, this is too much of a challenge. My characters are dying. I can't actually deal enough damage. I'm going to switch to a different character. But yeah, that's why the Traveler is in my party right now. Typically I have the Traveler and then a Shielder and then I always have Yulon and then pretty much like my main damage dealer.
What greater pleasure is there?
It's like if I have an actual team, it just wipes out everything, which I don't enjoy. I feel like it takes away from the experience of exploration. Yeah, like if I mean that is the correct button that I wanted to press, but also not really. It goes quick. If I bring in like my actual team that I would use for all these characters, it would be two.
Allow me to lend you some moonlight.
But it's just, Nefer is just hard because it's like I have to have constant hydro going on or hydro being applied. And Yulon just doesn't provide enough hydro. That's why I sometimes struggle with Nefer. What am I here? What?
Defensive mode inflamed.
You.
Night for all.
By the frost moon of old.
Me.
Can't hide the truth.
There we go. Okay, all done. I think I have to. There we go. that's fair. It's definitely do I have to do this all at once, or is there... Oh wait, there's stuff at the top. That's what it is. There we go. What? I don't know if I can do this in time. There we go. Okay. Yeah, like all of my characters are typically built. So it's just, it's basically me just trying to like nerf myself a little bit. Because I like having a little bit of a challenge. I don't like a lot of the enemies, especially like overworld enemies, dying very quickly.
Emotions are like a raging
With that being said, I'm going to go back. It's also that thing where I feel like it feels very weird exploring areas or doing world quests without the traveler in my party.
On the road.
I don't know. It's just like, oh, like the traveler is supposed to be traveling, but we're supposed to be like exploring this entire area or the world of Teyvat. But it's like she's nowhere in my party. There's this one now. I think this is one of the last ones. Oh, I see. Okay. No. Oh, okay. I completely missed this one. Whoops, that's not it. Okay. You're here, you're there. And then you go there. Okay. Oh,
I'll keep this close.
wait. Oh, okay. I was like, wait, hold on. Is this even a part of is this even a part of the quest, or am I just unlocking something that I didn't even know? Oh. This one's definitely more complex. Okay. Let's this is a start. There's stuff up there, and I have to find where is where are the things? Probably hidden. Assuming. Nothing over there. Oh wait, there's okay. I honestly have no idea what the hell I just did, but sure. If it works, it works. Okay. Huh. That was not at all as complex as I thought that it was going to be. Oh, that's good. Nice. I thought that I had to like connect everything like how I did at the entrance. So I was like, oh, like I wonder where the little things are that I need to collect and The only crappy thing is that I wish that it would just teleport up us up there. Now I have to go and figure out a way to get up there again. Ugh. Ooh, pretty. Head to the top of the tower. Nice if it would actually teleport. But no. Okay. Yeah, I've done most of Monst. Why is this still? I don't want my character. I've done most of Mondstadt's new area. Like it's currently at 79. And then I think Temple of Space is Temple of Space is 100%. So I'm like, I'm pretty much caught up. I'm just want to actually like finish everything. Okay. Yeah. How does one? I did this before. I know that I have to climb something. That's the issue. I just don't know. I'm sorry. There's a chest over there. Oh, wait, there's Pavaki stuff that I can go. Okay. That's not too bad. But what I'm actually going to do, I'm going to collect... Sorry, I'm getting hella distracted. What's over here? What is all this? Oh. Sorry, I'm getting so distracted, but apparently I missed a chest. I don't know how I missed this chest. I could have sworn. Whoops. Oh, that's right. What do I need to... Wait. What? No. I know that I've done this before. There we go. Oh, that. Yeah, I'm stuck at 93, but it's because of this area. So if you or maybe it's not this area, maybe it's a different area. Don't. I found this the other day when I was doing something. Can't remember what it was exactly. Is it over here? I think it's over here. Not over here. I have no idea. Is it? Wait, hold on. Animal cube. I was thinking that you're talking about this area, but like maybe not. Mondstadt. I honestly have no idea. I don't remember any. It's been a hot moment since I went into there, so I don't really remember anything. I know that there was a bunch of stuff over here that I found. Oh, okay. So I'm guessing that you're thinking. Oh, I understand. Okay. I understand what the animal cube is. It took me like a hot second. Yeah, this is notoriously hard. If you have Nicole, you can use her passive to find chests around here, but I just went in with a with the interactive map, but there's also other things that count towards exploration percentage. So I know the Mora chests or the smash stones also count for exploration, and a few other things that also count for exploration. But yeah, this area is notoriously tough. But yeah, I think that there was, and I know that I don't know if there's also some chests over by the lakes as well. I don't know if that counts towards Bright Crown Canyon or not. But yeah, I know that I struggled with this a lot as well when I first started. But yeah, other things count towards, it's not just like chests. So I know oculi count towards exploration. That true. Yeah, I typically go off of an interactive map, and then just kind of go around and check everything off. But yeah, there's the Oculuses. I know the whatchamacallits, the things that need the keys. That also counts towards exploration as well. So sometimes it's like a little weird where it's not just like chests. But yeah, there's this. I know that I'm stuck at this area right now with like 93% because I have to open this thing, and I'm like one artifact short. It took me a while to like I was running past this area. I was like, oh, that's right. Like I have to do this. I was scratching my head trying to figure out where the 93% was. Yeah, I know that Mondstadt has a compass, but it's just not good. I wish that they go back and fix the compasses in the other areas. But yeah, it's I probably shouldn't have teleported there. I should have probably teleported somewhere else. But yeah, it's you can also get the compasses from the blacksmith. I believe that they changed that because before you had to do the reputation quests. And now I believe that you can just get it from the blacksmith. I know that they changed the condensed resin because before you had to do Leeway's reputation quest or get that up to a certain level, and they've since changed that. So I don't know about the compasses. Here we go. Yeah, I keep forgetting that they had to unlock the compasses for Nicole's passive. I tried using Nicole in the area that I want to explore, and it's just like, you don't have the compass. So I was like, oh, right. And we touch the core. Oh, it's you. You've returned. Apologies for the long waits, Miss A. We ran into some monsters on the way back. It's all right. To me, that was barely a blink. It was barely a blink of an eye. Ah, my apologies. That was the slip of a tongue. The way you tensed up like that does remind me a little of S. No wonder that Knight chose to stay by your side. You know about A2? Wait, is he also a bird from 500 years ago? There's no way, right? Quite perceptive, Paimon. Your guess is correct. How? Paimon had a feeling A was special. You could tell right away he's not just any messenger bird. Who was once S's Nightingale? Yeah, Nightingale, following him from their homeland to this bitter frontier. Later, when S resolves to cast aside the Nightingale's family's name, he meant to drive the bird away. I couldn't let it end up homeless, so I took it in. For the easiest talent boss? That's hard. I was like, I feel like a pep in Sumeru is pretty easy to do, because it's more of a gimmicky fight than anything. The Valen is pretty good as well. But yeah, it's right now I'm doing all of the newer bosses. So, or all of the newer world bosses. No, weekly bosses. So it's like it's hard to like remember like what was back then. Yeah, I would probably say a pep from Sumeru would probably be the most easiest talent boss because it's more gimmicky. It's more of a gimmicky fight with little enemies. You're not fighting one. I mean, you are kind of at the tail end. You are fighting like one major boss, but there is some gimmicks to it, so it makes it a little bit easier to fight. You don't have to like necessarily struggle that badly on it. But I mean, if you're having difficulty with the bosses, I would probably just like recommend doing a lower level of them if possible. Or also, if you're having difficulty doing stuff, definitely level up your artifacts. I know that when I first started playing, one of my major mistakes that I did was not level up my artifacts. Even if it's like a 3-star or 4-star, like level them up, because you can always feed those artifacts later into 5 stars. But yeah, I struggled so much at the beginning because I would have like a 3-star artifact on, but like +0 or +5, and I know that I struggled immensely until I actually started to level things up. So artifacts, yeah, like just like level artifacts, to be honest. If you're struggling with fighting stuff, because talents do raise your talents do help your damage and also like, you know, your skill and your burst. Yeah. I mean, I I know Dottore, I'm kind of struggling a little bit. It's just, I mean, his current, the newest world boss of his, I feel like I'm fine with to a certain degree, but I feel like I think the Moon Marrow one is the one that I struggle a little bit on, just because I feel like I can never hit him. And I know, like, there's some gimmicks to his fights, but it's also like, I feel like it just prolongs the fight so much. That yeah, I feel like none of my characters can actually hit him, that much. Even I know the narwhal for me is pretty easy too. I can, if I bring in the right team, I can pretty much one-shot, or not one-shot, but like one-phase the narwhal at this point. So I don't even go into the second phase. So the narwhal, I would say, is also one of my easiest. So I would say a Pep and the narwhal are the ones that I can do the most easy. Sure. Yeah, I can never have foreseen that the small act would see it pull into the mill and carry across 500 years, thus taking the form you see now. Considering you first looked me for a fae, it's not surprising that the term is unfamiliar to you. So much time has passed after all. But you will have to face the professor yourself soon, wouldn't you? While we still have a moment, I believe it is necessary to tell you the true history, the truth of the serpent's first death. For just as I am no fae worthy of worship, this tower you call the Pillar is no divine miracle. On the contrary, this is a place where I slew the serpent for the first time, yet failed to consign him to hell for good. At that time, the professor erected the tower here, one that reached towards the very heavens. He sought to use the mill to siphon the land's power and, through the tower, ascend to whatever he believed laid beyond the sky. Interesting. Had his schemes succeeded, all of Nod-krai, its soul, and every living being upon it would have become fuel for his ascent. Oh. Yeah, for whatever reason, I would do that, and then, I don't know, maybe I'm just not paying that much attention, but I'm like, oh, it just feels like it's not doing as much damage as it should. So it almost feels kind of pointless, where it's like, oh, if I can just stand and like tank his attacks, I feel like I do much more damage at that rate than going into those shadow domains and doing all that. We did all we could to stop him, but we were far too weak. By the time we reached this place, he was but one step shy of his goal. With no other recourse, I cast myself into the mill and used my own flesh and blood to ignite it, thwarting that serpent's plot. Thinking back to it now, that was the first and the last time I ever felt grateful for the bloodline I was born with. As I said before, I am no more than a mortal. It was but a twist of fate alone that I came to linger into the seam between time and space. Miss A. As for the serpent's second death, as S's successor, you should know that story even better than I. Yes, it is said that 500 years ago, the moon chanter of that era entrusted the secret blade to the torch forger, and together with many others, they drove the fiend and his followers back to the cliff. In the end, the moon chanter and the torch forger sealed the monster with their own hands. Twice shall that undying serpent rise again. And now, as we stand on the third and final time, the moment when that serpent must be buried for good. Twice shall that undying serpent rise again, but thrice shall he be struck down, and at last shall he be laid to rest by the heroes of the spear. Rest assured, Miss A, this time we will put him down for good. We will not allow past tragedies to repeat themselves.
Yeah, we'll help too. Really? But you two... Wait, do you mean that once you get this silver lampwick from Miss A, you won't need our help anymore and we should just part ways? How heartless. I'm so hurt. Exactly. Paimon never would have thought you were such a cold person. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to distance myself. It's just... all right. We know you're worried about us, but seriously, you don't have to. You've seen for yourself what the traveler is capable of on the road, right? You can leave your back to me, traveler. With such the heroes of the spear to rely on, I suppose it's time I made up my mind as well. Once I hand you the silver lampwick, the barriers in this region will all collapse. When that happens, the abyss will reclaim this place. The professor will surely return, reaching that place beyond the firmament, though this tower was his life obsession. Even in death, that fixation has never faded. I will use everything I have to hold him here. While I do, you must find a way to end him for good. The one who asked you to gather the relics must have already had a plan in place. You do so well to follow his instructions. But Miss A, if you do that, then you... Don't worry. No one shall send me parting from this world until the wretched serpent is laid to rest for good. There's an old saying about winter. I don't know if it still survives in your era. Though the flowers may fall, the leaves will keep their promise. Well, that's kind of adorable. Sorry, I've never heard of that. Is that so? A pity, but it doesn't matter. All you need to do to understand is this. What I do now is simply a promise I must uphold. Miss A, I'll keep your promise too. I swore to you, no matter what happens, I will put an end to the professor. Not you, but all of you. No one should walk their path alone, and no one should march alone towards death. Don't forget, we're here too. Yeah, and it's just not us. There are tons and tons of Lightkeepers who have your back. We'll be totally fine. There's no time left. I must send you off now. Okay. Don't look back. Run, children, run. Oh. Interesting. All the barriers are coming down. Oh. I don't think that's good. I don't think that was good, but she did say that it would happen, so. Oh. Uh-oh, the pillar is totally overrun by the abyss. Paimon sure hopes that Miss A is okay. We just have to trust her and focus on what we can do. Yeah, we gotta keep it together, especially at a time like this. Where next? You know the situation best, so we'll follow your lead. My first 5-star character, so when I started playing, it was technically I started playing in 3.3, but I didn't really pay that much attention to anything until it was the very, very tail end of 3.3. And I, not really understanding how the game works, and not even understanding how the wishing system works, I spent a few polls on Raiden's banner at the time, and I got up to the 50-50, which at the time I did not even know that it was the 50-50. Got up to the 50-50, and I lost my 50-50 to Diluc, which threw me for a loop. I was like, wait, I don't get the character on the banner? What? But I know that her banner was leaving within a day or two, and I just did not have time to actually farm or try to get more primos to guarantee Raiden, which at the point that I was playing, it's great because I would not have been able to even pull or I would not even be able to build Raiden because I didn't even have Inazuma unlocked. I think that I was still in Mondstadt at the time. So yeah, so then that happened, and then 3.4 came around, and I ended up doing like fully exploring Dragon Spine to try to get enough Primo Gems for Xiao, because I just played the Liyue's Archon quest and Xiao was in it. I was like, ooh, yes, he's on banner. I really want to get him. So I pulled for him, and of course, because I was guaranteed, I ended up getting him. To this day, I have not built him. He is the first limited 5-star that I got, and I have not built him. But also, I played the Lantern Rite as well, which Yulan was in that Lantern Rite. And so I got to meet Yulan at the for the first time, and I was like, oh my god, she's next phase. I'm going to try to get as many Primo Gems for her. And so then I ended up, I think I also ended up spending money at that point too. And then in the second phase of 3.4, I ended up getting Yulan, Hu Tao, and both their weapons at that point. And both of those characters remained on my party pretty much like for forever. Yulan's still in my party, and I still use Yulan to this day. Hu Tao ended up getting replaced when Arlecchino came out. And then I got Arlecchino and her weapon, and then a few constellations, because I had a little bit of money. Like, I kind of saved up a little bit of money to wail on her banner a little bit. Yeah, my first limited 5-star was technically Xiao, but I like to pretend that it was Yulan and Hu Tao. So yeah. You know the situation best. We'll follow your lead. I'll head to the Cliff Watch camp at the base of the cliff to meet up with my team and prepare for the upcoming operations. As I mentioned, that area is considered extremely dangerous, a forbidden zone. What awaits us there will be a tough fight and dangers beyond imagination. You two aren't light keepers, so technically I don't have the authority to command you. Given the situation, why not count us in? Paimon agrees. We got some some experience too, you know, and for the big operation like this, it's definitely better to follow orders than go in alone. Lead us to victory, Captain. Thank you. Hearing that gives me more courage, even in the face of our enemies. Then, you know, I hereby officially invite you to join my investigation squad, the Nightmare Oracles. I'll guide you, protect you, and uphold my promise to Miss A. We'll protect you too, and the rest of your team. Let's stand together and see this through. That we will. Still, this was a sudden development, so if you need to make any preparations, use what time remains to us. A tough battle awaits, so there's no such thing as being too prepared. I'll stick to the original plan and head to the Cliff Watch camp first. I'll wait for you there. Got it. We'll be there as soon as possible. Take care then. Nice.
I'll keep this close.
I know. Character archive. I know. Where are we? 02 20 24 23. I'm like, I got Xiao pretty much to start. I know Rosaria was like one of my major characters that I also played. When did I know I got Nikita close, yeah. I got Nikita 2-ish months after I got Hu Tao and Yulan, because both Hu Tao, for the longest time, my team was Nikita, Yulan, Hu Tao, and then Layla as my shielder for like the longest time until until Arlecchino came out. Arlecchino replaced Hu Tao, and then I believe I think I replaced Nikita with someone else for a short time, and then I replaced her with and then I officially replaced her with Escoffier. And then it's been Escoffier, Yolan, Arlecchino, and then Layla, or like another shielder. But yeah, I don't know. I think it's just hard because I wish that this, or does it go in? No, it doesn't. I wish that it went in actual order. Nice. Because yeah, I got D-Luke was my first, technically my first character. I must have lost. I was wishing for someone. Oh, that's right, wasn't it?
As a jeweler cherishes their
Hold on,
gems.
let me actually. Here you go. I'm just looking up the banner histories because I have a feeling that I know like
blade
exactly who I
embraces
pulled
its
for.
duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
Oh no, she must have been. I guess she was on the banner with Xiao then. Oops. Because yeah, I pulled for Ayaka in 3.5, which I got in 3.5. I guess I lost my 50-50 to Chi-Chi at that point, because the dates pretty much line up. Oh no, you know what? I vividly remember. I think no, I got Ayaka at like 20 pity, and I didn't know if I wanted to go for her C1 or not. And so then I ended up pulling. I think I ended up going to the 50-50, and I lost to Chi-Chi.
1, 2,
Which then probably then guaranteed me or something. Like I lost one of my 50-50s. Then I got Shenghe on that in 3.6. Wow. Damn, I was pulling for so many people. I also got Nilou on the same banner, and then also Nikita. Yeah, I was pretty much pulling for like every character. Pretty much almost on every banner. For at least I would say for the first year of me playing Genshin. Yeah, I've heard about the Ayaka's banner. I unfortunately was not playing at the time when that happened, so when Ayaka reran, I was like, yes, time to get her. Okay, so this. Yes. Okay, I've now unlocked that quest. Thank God. Okay, we'll go here. Yeah, I was pretty much pulling for like almost every character on banner for the first little bit. I think Samari or like the 3.0 patches. I was mostly pulling for any like rerun characters, and then in Fontaine I started to actually pull for newer characters. Nice. I know I know that I was trying to pull for Nefer when she first came out. Lost her 50-50, didn't have enough to get up to the guarantee. And so then I saved my 50-50 for Durin. And then I finally got Nefer on her rerun. And then I got Nicole. I actually only had enough to go up to Nicole's 50-50. But I got extremely lucky with Nicole as I got her 20 pity in. So Nicole was very, was really nice. So now I have a decent amount of funds for Androne. I think I only have enough to get up to her 50-50. But I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, I only pull on the weapon banners if it's, if A, I have both characters, and then B, I actually want both characters' weapons. Whoa, it's you two. Whoops, that's not it. What a coincidence. Didn't think I would run into you here. Hold on, what are you doing here? This is the front lines against the wild hunt on the cliff. You shouldn't be here. This is exactly where I should be. Yeah, we're here to help too. I know you're not half bad, but this is different. A battlefield is no place for kids like you. Shalonen. I ended up getting Shalonen because I thought that she, out of all the Natlan characters, I really vibed with Shalonen. I was originally going to get Chaska until they released her kit, and I'm like, no thank you. I don't really like Chaska's playstyle or kits. And then I like Solali's. I got Shalonen Solali from Natland. Natland, I would say, is like the only time where I haven't really been, where I basically kind of just saved up most of my polls. Something the matter? Captain, I was just telling these adventurer kids why they shouldn't come somewhere that is dangerous. No need to come here. Don't need them getting any ideas from a counter example. Our captain may be young, but he is one of the strongest among us. Don't use him as your baseline, you hear? Traveler Paimon, so it was you. Perfect timing. We were just waiting for you. Oh, the guards must feel very stupid at this point. Huh? Captain, what's that supposed to mean? They are the temporary recruits I mentioned earlier. They are the ones? I mean, I know what she's capable of. I guess heroes really are made young. All right, if you say so, Captain. I trust your judgment. Traveler Paimon, welcome to the team. We just wrapped up the prep work, so the strategy meeting's next. You should join us. Ooh, I like the music. The music's really nice. But before we begin, let me do the introductions. Traveler and Paimon are adventurers I mentioned earlier, the ones who helped retrieve this silver lampwick. They will be joining our team for the upcoming operations. We're adventurers, but we got a lot of experience fighting the abyss, so we won't slow you down. Delighted to make your acquaintances. I'm A. I suppose we can skip the nice to meet yours, seeing how we've crossed paths before. Looking forward to fighting alongside you. I'm Roland. Thanks again for the save last time. Rest assured, I've done ample prep since then. I won't be repeating my mistakes so easily. Just call me B. Looks like I'm the only one meeting you for the first time. Either way, if the captain chooses you, I have faith in your abilities. Ah, yeah. Definitely. I know that when I was pulling for Arlecchino, and this was back before the weapon banner changed, I was pulling for Arlecchino, and I wanted to pull for her weapon super duper badly, but she was also on banner with Lenny, and I didn't have Lenny, and so I was like, okay, I will, pull for Arlecchino's weapon. If I get Lenny's weapon, whatever, I'll probably have, some archer that can take it, like, no problem. So I'm like, I really wanted Arlecchino's weapon. And so then I pulled for her weapon and lost my 50-50 to Lenny's weapon. And I'm like, okay, whatever, it sucks, but sure. Then I have to go up to another 50-50 which I once again lost to Linea's weapon. So now I have 2 copies of Linea's weapon. And then I was finally guaranteed for Arlecchino's weapon, and I got hers. So I ended up pulling for Linny because I'm like, I feel like this is a sign that I should at least pull for him and potentially have him on my account. I have now 2 of his copies, and I don't think that there's 2 characters that can use his weapon. So because I don't necessarily like archer kind of characters, or bow characters. I don't really like their play styles, so I ended up getting Lenny as well. So it was kind of like a reverse thing where I didn't have both characters, and then by the end of me wishing, I had both characters and both of their weapons. That's fair. I know Kanish, I don't really like Kanish's playstyle either. His skill ends up making me dizzy if I look, I think either if I look at him or if I look at the enemy. So anytime that I use his skill as like a trial character, I have to like look away or look somewhere else, which is not fun. But his skill definitely disorients me a little bit. So yeah, I mean, he seems like a really fun character, but yeah, I'm like, his kit looks fun, he's just not really that fun to play. You can save the rest of the chit chat for the victory feast. For now, let's get to the points. The objective is clear. Our squad must seize the clifftop camps ahead of the enemy and establish a forward line to hold back the wild hunt. This position is the lifeline of the entire operation. If we lose it, every plan that comes after will be as good as scrapped. To prevent that, we'll use the silver lampwick's power to restore the barrier on the cliff. That will clear out the abyssal whispers and keep the main force's route open. The mechanisms that power the barrier are all ancient ruin relics, and we don't fully understand how they work. But Traveler and Paimon are experienced adventurers. With the 2 of them handling this key step, the whole operation should go smoothly. Leave the mechanisms to us. Solving puzzles like this is Star's specialty. Guess this is what people mean by the right person for the right job. I've come across plenty of devices like this when I worked as a treasure hunter, but I never figured out how any of them worked. My wife was always the one who understood this stuff. Huh. You used to be a treasure hunter. Now that you mention it, the vibe does kind of fit. Hey now, none of that, all right? I've been a member of the Lightkeepers for 3 years. I'm an upstanding Reikni nowadays. What, do you think I'm not qualified or something? Oof. Dude, chillax. Sorry, that's not what Paimon meant. All right, that's enough. Stop scaring her on purpose. Oh, come on, Roland. Why'd you call me out like that? Everyone's so tense. I was just trying to lighten the mood. Listen, Roland, when you get serious, you look fierce enough to scare off even the wild hunt. No wonder she took you seriously. Well, when you put it that way, all right. Sorry about that. We're teammates now, so I really shouldn't have tried to spook you. Nice. I don't have Emily. She looks interesting. I was just trying, I'm like, wait, when does Fontaine? Yeah, like Fontaine came out and then Natlan came out. So like, I think part of the reason why I didn't really get Emily was because I was waiting to see what Natlan characters looked like, or at least like potentially saving up for the Natlan characters. And I think at the time that people were theorizing that she may have worked with different Natlan characters or something to that degree, so it kind of felt like, I was like, ooh, I don't really want to get her just in case. Like, I wanted to save all my Primo Gems for Natlan, and then I didn't end up getting a lot of characters from Natlan, so yeah, I don't know, like, I feel like, I don't know, there's just something about Emily that, like, I'm not I don't totally vibe with, but I also haven't done her character story quest yet, so because I'm severely behind on that. So I might change my opinions once I get to know her a little bit more. But yeah. Oh, exactly. Come on. If you scare Paimon so badly she can't carry out the mission, what happens then? Traveler still needs her as a guide, you know? Right. And we're up against an unpredictable, formidable enemy this time. We all need to stay alert. We can't let our guard down for even a moment. Speaking of the enemy, there's some information Traveler and Paimon needs to know as well. The wild hunt on the cliff may have abilities different from those elsewhere. 3 years ago, we paid for that difference in blood. That day, dusk had settled in by the time we'd finished our investigation, so we set up camp on the cliff for the night. In the middle of the night, I was awakened by the sound of battle, only to find the area shrouded in a strange mist. From within that mist came faint, broken whispers. The voices sounded familiar somehow, though I couldn't recall where I heard them before. But I had no time to think. No time to think about any of that. When I pushed deeper into the mist, I finally saw who was fighting. I realized it was our mismatched members, tearing each other apart. Turning on each other. Oh, that's scary. Yeah, I think it's partly her design. Basically, I tend to pull characters for like 3 separate reasons, which is like character design, character personality, and then kit. So I know like I would probably enjoy Emily's kit because I know back then I was pretty much playing Virgin with Nikita and Arlecchino, but I just didn't know anything about her character, and her design kind of felt a little bit off for me. I think that's something where I'm fine if like the design feels off, but I enjoy the character and their kit. But if I only like one aspect of the character, I probably won't pull for them. I know like Chaska is like Chaska is also kind of in the same boat where like I like Chaska's design a bit, but I didn't really like her kit. And I liked her character for the most part. But yeah, it was mostly just her kit that I didn't really like for Chaska. Yeah. But also, I don't even know when Emily got a last rerun. I know that I briefly stopped playing Genshin during Natlan. So she could have reran during that time. I honestly can't remember. But I don't think that she's rerun recently either. So even if I wanted to get her, I don't think that oh wait, no, she ran on Fontaine's. She ran on the Fontaine's oh, whatchamacallit, that banner, that the Chronicle Wish banner, that's what it is. But I also don't like pulling on the Chronicle Wish unless I have enough to either A, guarantee, like there just wasn't really like characters that I wanted off of the Chronicle Wish. Because like I have Clarin, I have Navia. Yeah, like there wasn't hold on. Yeah, because like there wasn't really any characters that I wanted off the Fontaine Chronicle Wish, because there was Clarin, Navia, Siegewing, Linny, and Emily. And I have both Navia and Clarin. and I have Lenny as well. So it's like the only two characters I don't have would be Siegewing and Emily. But like none of the characters I would really want their first constellation either. So it was just kind of like there was no point in me pulling, and also like I definitely agree, like definitely don't pull on those banners unless you have enough to guarantee the character. I know that I pulled on Inazuma's Chronicle banner because there was no, and I guess Fontaine followed that suit as well. Because I know Inazuma's Chronicle Wish banner, there was no standard banner for Inazuma. So you basically you were guaranteed to get a limited 5-star within 80 pulls. And I know that I pulled on the Chronicle Wish at that point, which got me Yao-Miko's C1. Because I lost my 50-50 to Yao-Miko because I was trying to go for Kazua's C1 on that banner. So it's like if it's like a situation like that and there's characters that I wouldn't mind either A, getting a copy of or just getting in general, then I would definitely pull for it or pull on that banner. But for the most part, I have all the characters that I want. And so if there's a character that I'm not 100% sure about getting, like I'm not like they're kind of like more on the low end of my character wishing list, I probably won't pull for them on the Chronicle Wish banner. I would probably just pull on their regular banner and then see if I can get them on their 50-50, and then if not, then I'm guaranteed. Because for me, a lot of those characters just weren't worth 160 pulls for me. Nice. Yeah, I'm so glad that I actually lost to Yao-Miko. Because she's I know that I was debating between getting Kazuha and Yao-Miko. It was just for like a C1, Kazuha's C1 is so much better than Yao-Miko's C1. But it also works out perfectly because now they have where they're giving free constellations away. So I ended up getting Yao-Miko's C2 for that as well. So it works out all in the end. How is that even possible? Was that the Wild Hunt's doing? Exactly. We received reports of the Wild Hunt's anomalies that corrupted the mind across various areas, and it was likely that it all began there. We lost far too many that night. Captain kept himself together through sheer willpower, but with just the two of us, there was nothing we could do. After that, as the main force of the Wild Hunt pushed in, the captain ordered me to retreat and bring the unconscious, badly injured back for help. He chose to stay behind and cover our escape. I rushed back to the city as fast as I could and reported everything to the old man, but it was too late. By the time we returned to the cliff, even Captain had... Oh. As for the Wild Hunt, it spilled forth and spread out beneath the cliffs. Before we could clear out the monsters, many innocent civilians had already fallen victim to them. My fellow treasure hunters, my wife, I lost them all in that instant. Oh, that's kind of sad. It happened so fast that we couldn't even put up a real fight. Just as I thought we were done, a squad of lightkeepers arrived. I fought alongside them, pushed the Wild Hunt back until I damn near dropped dead from exhaustion, but the lives that were taken could never be brought back. I was on a different assignment that day. I received the emergency order and rushed to the cliff area to help. What I saw was too much to bear. He fought endlessly, night and day, but monsters poured out from their bottomless lair without end. I didn't even know when it all finally stopped. I only remember fighting until I had nothing left. And when I opened my eyes again, I was already back. At least you fought. You fought. And even if you lost, you were warriors who stood your ground. But me, I was pulled from Captain's squad at the last minute because I suddenly got sick. V took my place, and because of that, Oh. If I had been the one who was there that day, there was no ifs in the past. What matters was what we do now. Right. We rebuilt the camp after the incident, and we held the line for 3 years, because the conditions for the counterattacks were not yet in place. I know you all endured this for a long time. I'm much the same. But now, the day we waited for has finally come. Good news has arrived from whatever. The time was right. Tomorrow we launch our counterattacks. Steady yourselves before we march, and those creatures may slip into your thoughts and twist them against you. Remember this, we fought not only for the comrades we lost, but for the innocent civilians whose lives were taken. We fought to protect those who are still alive today, and to give those yet to be born a chance to live in a better world. That concludes the meeting. Rest while you can. Tomorrow we bring a brutal fight, and we will need every ounce of strength we have. Yes, sir. Ooh, nice. But yeah, I know that I'm currently saving up for Sandrone. Definitely when Alice comes out, I will 100% pull for Alice. She's, yeah, I would be so, like, I'm so excited for whenever she comes out. I'm surprised-ish that she didn't come out in Nod-krai, to be honest. I don't know, like, I feel like, I don't know, part of me is like, I feel like it makes sense that she didn't come out in Nod-krai, especially with everything that we know. And with all of the characters that came out and all of the lore and everything, I feel like ooh, do I want to do this? Maybe not. Hold on. I wanna see how long this quest is. Oh, okay. Okay, it doesn't take that long. Good. I was just like, sometimes it's hard to like, it's sometimes hard to oh, what's the words? Like, tell how long a quest is. It's just like, oh, it's going to take for a while, or like, oh, you won't be able to, like, you know, like, get out of it or whatnot. And it's just like, okay, but like, are we talking like hours? Are we talking like minutes? So I'm like, I just wanted to double check. I didn't want to like start anything super duper long and then have to restart it later. We need to get ready to move. Proceed accordingly to the original plan. Once we seize the camp and deploy the barrier to stabilize the line, we'll send up a signal smoke. When you see the signal, rally immediately and advance to the second phase of the operation. Yes, Captain. We'll be waiting to hear good news from you. And remember, come back alive, all of you. Leave it to us. Yeah, I definitely, I know that I have Kalabina as well. I would probably go for a C1 too. It was between, the issue is that I never got a Nefer on her original banner. And with a Nefer being so tied to a lot of different teams and being kind of like the backbone of so many team comps in Nod-krai, I was like, ugh, I had enough to get Kalabina, and then I think getting up to like another 50-50 or whatnot. And so I had to choose between either A, getting Kalabina and like her C1, or getting a Nefa. And so I ended up getting a Nefa instead. So I would definitely go for a C1 as well. Whenever she gets a rerun, if I have enough Primo Gems, and then B, if there's no other characters that I want. So I typically only go for reruns for characters if there's no other character that I want during that patch. And if I have enough Primos to get them, at least to get up to the 50-50. Leave it to us. It's time. Operation Cliff Tops begin now. All units move out. Okay, there we go. Yeah. No. Ooh. Go to the Cliff Top camp. Thank you. I will be taking that. Oh, it's over here. Went the wrong way. Not like I need any help, but I will take it. Oh, okay. And I am so glad that I brought in my Arlecchino.
I think not.
There we go. Dealing with them will be a piece of cake. Same. I'm on a 50-50 as well. I know that, I mean, I think I have enough wishes to get up to Syndrone's 50-50. But I don't think that I have enough. I definitely don't have enough to guarantee her. So, and I know that I've just been super, all the pausing, I don't know why it's glitching so much. But yeah, I also know that I've just been like, whoa, why is this doing this? Why is it?
Quietly now.
Hello? Why is this? I need to look into why this is doing this. It wasn't doing this before, and now all of a sudden it's doing, like, it's just freezing sometimes. And I'm like, this is so weird. I'm like, why? What the hell? Okay. Can we just... Why is this? It's like it just can't, it's just like it cannot process what the hell's going on screen. It's like, there's too much. There's too much happening. What the hell? Okay, I need to, once I end stream, I need to figure out what the hell is causing this problem. This has only been a problem for like the last like 2 or 3 streams. Okay. Are we good? Can I proceed without it like buffering? There we go. Seems like it's doing a little bit better.
Gotcha. Quietly now.
Okay. Like it's just like having issues loading things. Oh.
Gotcha.
Okay, there we go. Or not. Or maybe. Okay. I definitely need to look into what's causing that issue because it wasn't doing that before, and then I just feel like now it's doing it. Look at you, look at you. Cowards clinging to life, huddling together like little crickets. No. Keep themselves warm. Who's there? Show yourself. Captain, be careful. There might be that might be the monster who can manipulate people. Yeah, I know. Why, I see it. You're the real weasel. You're the real weasel here, aren't ya? I mean, I don't see you crawling out of your foggy hidey hole. What are you, scared I'll beat you to death? You all bite, all bark, and no bite. An overreaching mutt. Very well, I'll give you a chance. Everyone, get ready. Yeah.
Such defiance.
Let's see.
Busted. Witness
Just does not.
Things are about to get dicey. Quietly.
Okay.
Heaven's will.
I love Nicole's ults. We're getting so much better with her with the character's ults now, and I'm living for it. Hello? Okay. Whoa, what's going on? No matter how we attack, it's like we can't hurt it at all. Huh. Is that all? What's wrong? Were you not barking just seconds ago? Bastard. Don't rush in. Hold the line. We'll find a way. Find a way? Huh. What way? A way? To crawl away and save your own skins? A way to send you to hell? Huh. Now that is something worth waiting for. The way that I see it, crawling away to save yourselves suits you far better. After all, one of you is quite the expert at that. 3 years ago, 10 years ago, always the same. Why not ask him for some tips? How do you know that? Could you be Captain? Don't listen to it. Huh. Go on. Run while you still can, little chicks. But in the end, you'll understand. Running won't save you. Only death awaits you. It's gone. Our mission isn't over. We might have to face it again. Next time we run into that bastard, I swear our priorities is to complete our mission. I know, but thinking like that is exactly what it wants. Calm down. We should be the ones taking the initiative. Traveler's right. We can't let our enemies drag us around. We push forward on our teams and our plan. Let us press on. Okay. Oh. There's an Oculus nearby. Cool. Need to rebuild the barrier. There we go. Okay. Oh, it's going crazy. Oh, it definitely does not like that the barrier that we tried to redo the barrier. Ooh. Oh, that's not good. That is so not good. That evil eye, it attacked before the barrier could fully develop. The altar ruins have been wrecked. Captain, can we readily deploy it before it strikes again? I'm afraid not. We failed to block that last attack, and the silver lampwick's energy has mostly drained away. There isn't enough left to deploy the barrier again. The situation's not looking good. We have no idea when that evil eye will launch its next attack. Without the barrier, it will be hard for us to hold this position. The monsters around us are increasing in numbers. Even if we hold them off for a while, our stamina isn't limitless. If things ever reach a point that's... Come on, brother. You're talking like you've already given up. Monsters? I don't care how many line up, I'll knock them all down. Even so, trying to hold out here forever isn't a real plan. Is there really nothing we can do? I have an idea. We got something? Quick, let's hear it. The sealing array on the cliff was left to us by the Torch Borer and the Moon Chanters of the Frost Moon Scions. Its structure must share the same origins as the Silver Lampwick. While deploying the barriers earlier, I've noticed three vacant crests on the cliff flashing in response, almost as if they were resonating with it. Those should be the focal points of this healing array. Oh, now that you mention it, Paimon can see them too. When I visit TC Island, I borrow some ancient Frost Moon science text from the current Moon Chanter. I remember seeing similar structures in those records, so I cross-checked my findings with her. I'm confident this is correct. However, the texts say that the sealing array should have 4 places. For some reason, the most important one isn't resonating. Still, the seal here has held for 500 years. There must be something special about it. If we take this silver lampwick and activate the other 3 points first, we might be able to turn this around. Captain, what do you think? It's worth a try. Great work. Just so you know, I didn't spend the past 3 years doing nothing. But if we want to carry out this plan, we'll need more support. You guys return to the Cliffwatch camp at once. Report everything to the entire force. Then lead the reinforcements and coordinate with us here. Coordinate with us to take these 3 positions. Yes, Captain. If the evil eye is targeting the silver lampwick, there's a good chance its next attack will go straight for it. I'll carry the lampwick and activate the 3 focal points one by one. Traveler, Paimon, come with me. Protect the silver lampwick. Any objections? It's extremely dangerous. If either of you don't want to, no need to ask. Of course I'm in, Captain. This is the perfect mission for us. We'll keep both you and the silver lampwick safe. Music to my ears. The captain's in your hands then. You'll be careful too. Understood. Of course, I'm still waiting to see A land a punch on that bean and shut it up for good. That's right, huh? I best not disappoint you then, huh? I won't just shut it up. Hell, it'll be groveling at our feet like a mangy dog begging for mercy. All right, enough joking around. We have plenty of time for that later. For now, let's move out. Okay. Very interesting. Activate the 3 areas. Okay. And I really should not be on Arlecchino for this. Once I land, I am going to 100% switch characters. Oops, there we go. Whoops. Okay, so now it's going down. Whoops.
Busted. Gotcha. Transfixed.
And then I will also use Yolande first as well, just to kind of make this go a little bit faster. Where's the last one? Ooh. It just does not, for whatever reason, my computer just does not like this area.
Did you? Busted.
Also need to use your burst. I should have used your skill first. Whoops. Whoops. Oh, where did it go? Oh, it went over here. And I should have really brought in oh my god, how many monsters are there? Should have really also brought in a healer. Use your burst again. So, yeah, not too bad. Okay. Nice.
What greater pleasure is there than the unexpected?
I will definitely take the healing. Or not, because Arlecchino, you cannot heal that way. Perfect. Love that. Ooh, who's that? Can I... Okay.
Take it easy.
Like, I thought that that was just a really weird enemy, and then it's just like, oh no, it's actually a Lightkeeper that the evil eye just hit. Okay. Out of the way, move it. What's the hurry? One way or another, you're all going to die, but some of you just get to go a bit earlier. He whined about not dying back then 3 years ago, and now I fulfilled his wish. My God, what the hell? What did you do to him? He was too weak. The weaklings, useless, crawling insects. Dying is all they're good for, no? Don't you dare insult him. He's not weak at all. Oh, in your eyes, he was strong, but the strong die all the same. I thought you understood that better than anyone. The ones stronger than you, they all died, didn't they? They died 3 years ago and 10 years ago as well. Shut your mouth. Yes, the only weak one here is you. Otherwise, why is it that every time, you're the only one who survives? Oh my God, this just got so much more intense. You ran from the battlefield, didn't you? Just a coward clinging to life. Don't listen to this nonsense. Enough, time to die. Traveler, let's finish this quickly. But, like, it just got so intense out of nowhere. Also, hello, camera shift? What are we doing? Can I... Oh. Defeat the monsters. Defeat the monsters with what? There... No, cannot go over there. So I guess... Whoops. With the energy orbs. Oh, I see. Ooh. Really failing at this. Ooh, I just wasted that. Whoop. Should save my stamina a little bit. There we go. So what are you doing now? Okay, at this point I'm like, I don't think that I don't think that there's, like, I'm not ever not going to get hit. I think not getting hit is a little impossible. I should also keep an eye. I should go over here. Still can't use. Can I? Oh no, I cannot jump over that. There we go. Okay, thanks for joining and have a nice day. Actually, really, ooh, pay attention to what's going on. I'm going to make a break for it. Oh. Where? This is such a long battle. I was like, I need to find the energy. Where's the energy? There's the energy. Okay. I take it that this is going to be like the last. Oh no. I was facing the wrong way. Okay, there we go. Spam it. Let's just spam it. There we go. I was like, damn, like I thought I was like, okay, like this is going on for like so long and like I'm not getting any of the energy back as fast as I feel like I should. Ugh. How is he? He's badly injured. The attack came too suddenly, and to protect us, Oh. The battlefield was too dangerous, and he was in no state to be moved. We had no choice but to treat him here on the spot. But with the resources we had, it's just... Captain? Oh. I'm sorry. I couldn't complete the mission. Oh, what? Why did this get so sad out of, like, nowhere? You did great. The position remains secure and everyone's still safe. Really? I did it, then. That's good. Stop talking. You need rest. If I don't say it now, I won't get another chance. Oh my god. Oh. Don't say that. That's an order from your captain. You'll be fine. You will be fine. He's all right. As you command. I won't mention that again. At least I'll finally be able to be with no regrets. You would say that we light keepers are like winter icicles. Icicles? Maybe. In the face of the wild hunt, each of us is fragile. No, it's not icicles, it's something else. Like winter petals. How easily we sheltered. But so long as the leaves remain, so long as the roots stay firmly in the soil, when the next season comes, and the one after that, new flowers will bloom away. Anew. We will not fail. Isn't that right, Captain? Yes, we will not fail. I will see that monster buried at my hands once and for all. You're the strongest among us. I believe in you, Captain. Rest assured, I'll keep your promise. Rest now. Things will turn around by the time you recover. Oh my god. No, no! What is it with everyone dying? Oh my god. What? Like, it was all, like, yes, like, you know, mission, whatnot, and, like, yes, it's dangerous, and then I just feel like it just turned so crazy and sad out of nowhere. Traveler, Paimon, we need to go. The mission isn't over yet. We can't stay here any longer. Yes, let's keep going. Oh my god. We need to activate Press. Resonates. Good. Okay, where to now? Oh, I guess it just said that I couldn't go up and that there's no special mode. So I can leave at any point. That's really good to know, actually. What are you? Oh, you're just that. Okay. I'm going to activate the last crest, and then at that point, I think that I'm going to call stream. Because it is like 3 p.m. And I normally end stream now, but oh, I want to just kind of finish up the last rest, and then go from there, and then probably end stream. It sucks because I wanted to explore this area so much. Captain, you're here. I wanted to explore this area. Like, that was like the main thing that I wanted to do. But then I had to do a different quest before I could even start this quest. And knowing how everything works, that's not what I wanted. I knew that there was going to be I knew that that there was a quest that I had to do in order to really kind of like explore this area to the extent that I want to. I'm like, I didn't realize that there was like other quests that I had to do. Hello? Thank you. Before I could start this quest.
What greater pleasure is there than the unexpected?
Change it to this one. Oh no. Whoops. There we go. Oh, I think that I need to turn it like so. There we go. Oh, is this? Oh, okay. Whoops. Oh, okay. good. Okay. There we go. Got that. And there is some Oculuses up here. And I need to undo you. Then I can move this here. Place that there. Okay. Don't. Oh wait, maybe I do need this. Go. Yes, I do. There we go. Oh, whoops. Did that way too late. There we go. One down. That's two down. Nice. Do I... Oh, I see what I need to do. Yes. Okay. That's correct. Also need to get the oculi that's up here too. Okay. Oh, the music. I feel like the music does not fit the vibe that we're currently in. It's just like so cute and like calming and like, you know, chill. I feel like that does not fit what we're currently experiencing right now. Yeah, I'm going to collect this oculi, and then I think I'm going to call stream here. So it is technically 3:09. Definitely did not get anywhere near what I actually wanted to get done. Whoops. I mean, at least I'm like at 75%. I think I was like 60 something before. So at least I made some progress. It's just not as much progress as what I wanted. I will be live tomorrow. I think I kind of solidified my plans. I think that I want to do some sewing tomorrow. So that's what I'm going to be doing. And then I am going to be live streaming on Thursday instead of Friday because I thought that the live stream's always Fridays, but for this live stream they changed it to Thursday, which I did not see coming. So yeah, I'm going to be live streaming tomorrow and then Thursday as well to watch the 6.7 special program. But yeah, definitely did not do as much as I wanted, but that is okay. And with that, I think I'm going to end stream. So see you next time.